Welcome to this episode of B-Rad. Of course, I'm your host, B-Rad. Let's start the show off right. I am in my garage today. Sometimes I don't have that much privacy in my own home, believe it or not. Just happens. So, back behind me is a 36 by 80 hollow core door I painted. You can see some of those effects, and then over here is the Wichita flag that I painted. I said I would try to highlight some of my artwork that I've done before, and here we are. We're in my garage. All right, let's show off right. If you can drink, don't drive. If you can drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart: 22 veterans died due to PTSD, suicide. So if you happen to know a veteran or anyone else suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, reach out to those individuals. Reach out, simple telephone call, ask them out for dinner, ask them out for lunch, ask them out for coffee, ask them out for tea. Sometimes listening to them could change this person's life. And something else that's kind of a healing process is when maybe you confide in them, tell them your problems, and maybe sometimes just them listening and trying to help them will help their situation, believe it or not. All right, I've got a great beer for you today. Another one out of Colorado. I couldn't fucking believe it. But I have done this one before. I mean, I've done this brewery before. They've been around since 1993, the Avery Brewery Company out of Boulder, Colorado. And this one is, if you can read that, it's got some dew on it. It's Pears and Peaches Imperial Hazy Indian Pale Ale with pears and peaches, 9% alcohol by volume. Whew, man, it says plump, luscious nectar. Brewed with Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, malted wheat, pears, peaches, spelt, flaked oats, hops mosaic, Amarillo, and Simcoe, and yeast. All right, brewed Boulder, I already told you, Boulder, Colorado. They've been around since 1993. This is another beer company that I couldn't find a whole lot of information, but I mean, pears and peaches. I didn't think about putting that fruit combination together, but I do love a good peach beer, like the O'Fallon Weech, and I do love a good pear beer. And I can't remember what good pear beer I've had before, but if it was a mango, I could probably tell you. I don't know. Sometimes I get a little confused. All right, let's see what we got here, man. Or let's critique the can here. I don't know. To me, Avery, it's just it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of a bland can to me. But maybe that's their whole marketing. It's, they just, a lot of their stuff just has the A for Avery. I don't know. I don't really care for it. I think in the craft beer business, a lot of them are pretty partial to putting I call them a vinyl wrap, because they're just made out of a piece of vinyl, and then they just, they just slap them on like just a silver can and stuff. So, which there's nothing wrong with that. Some are creative about it, some are not. Some are just, I kind of feel lazy, or either they're trying to save the environment. I don't know what the story is. All right, let's get on with this. Oh, being out in the garage, I've already got something inside of it. All right, it's I don't know, man. The head on it's okay, but it's diminishing pretty quickly. It's got a nice haze to it, kind of an orangish type. It's got a little bit of, it's translucent a little bit, I can't quite see my finger, but I could see a shadow back there. Um, I guess I would give the color a 94, 95. I'm not giving that head. I give that head like a 70. You really freaking smell the sweetness of the pear and kind of the subtleness of the pear, and I never thought, like I said, I never thought about putting those two flavors together, but I mean, they smell really good together. That is a good combination. I mean, wow. Let's go ahead and give her a sip. You got that, you get that hop, you get a real good hop flavor in there. A little bit of saltiness in there somehow. I don't know, it's just really hard to describe how the pear and the peach blend together. I mean, you taste it and then you taste the other one. It's like you taste the peach, then you taste the pear a little later on. You most definitely can taste the fucking malt. It's got a little bit of maltiness in there. But yeah, it's got this weird kind of like salty peach, pear, and then the back end you get that hop flavor and stuff. It's I don't know, man. It's truly a unique. It's a unique beer, man. Honestly, wow. Let me take another taste of this. You get an alcohol taste, kind of. Maybe that's you get it because you're blending the two fruits and the yeast, everything. I don't know, but I mean, I like it. It's a solid beer, man. I'd say it's I'd give it a 96. Beer Advocate, I'd give it a 3.8. Beer Advocate, Untapped app. It's a solid A. It's a solid A beer. I'd buy it again. Yeah, you better believe it. Would it be a go-to for me? Probably not. Not really a go-to, but All right, this is part of my show where I like to. I've created what's called the Chugability. Chugability is something I created to help you in what I call a situation where someone comes up to you and challenges you to a chug off. Okay. And it could happen. I've got a friend, and he's got a patch on his eye. His name's Casey, and he likes to challenge people for free beer. Because he says the best beer is free beer and your beer. All right. Well, Chuggability give you that unfair advantage against professional drinkers such as Casey. So here we go. Chuggability. Honestly, this has more of a lager taste than a hazy IPA. It's still good. It's still a top-notch beer. I do enjoy the fruit-infused beers we have. I'm not digging the seltzers at all. I did a couple of reviews on the seltzers. Didn't really care for them and stuff. So, All right, this is part of my show, and I'm drinking a little scotch. Some Glenfiddich, where I like to pay tribute to the men and women that sacrificed it all for this fucking, for America, flag, get back here. My tribute to the flag on Flag Day. I got it done on Flag Day. So, and of course, always chesty pull wherever you are. Whew. Scotch doesn't go too bad with hazy IPA. I mean, I like it. I like it. All right, thank you for watching. Thank you, my brothers, Lupe Gomez, Scott Lowski, Brad Lance. Thank you guys very much. You guys have contributed to the show, and you're forever a part of this. And plus, you're my Marine Corps brothers. And then, to my friends and family and stuff who watch this. I got my nephew Cody. You guys get married? I don't know. His girlfriend, future wife, maybe, I don't know, Kenzie, and then JJ and Angie, my sister and brother-in-law. Thank you guys so very much. So many vineyards, I didn't forget about your brother. And what do you call it? Louisiana Beer Reviews. If you're out there looking, thank you for watching. Oh, I think I grew to 54 subscribers. Strong. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. Semper Fi, motherfucker.